Hello, this is me, Ursula from Asunción, and beside me is Patricia from Asunción. We are working for Just Real Estate Paraguay. So we have some nice objects here, land found in Paraguay, and now we do our first webinar with Professor Mohanan from India,
Yes,
an
thank you.
expert. He was developing many centuries Kerala together with the state Kerala. So, and he's a good friend from me. Now he is asking us and giving us some information. I presented a few pages in Word and a calculation. So let's go through our presentation. The situation is so, we know a little bit of Paraguay. We know that it is a safe and free country, and people needs here $500 monthly for living here for foreigners.
Yes.
And if you invest here 120,000 euro with 10 to 12% interest, you can get 1,000 euro per month and can live here. So, and it's easy to get here a settler and the papers, and you must not stay here. So now you are here, like me, for some time, and you want to invest. The situation is so, you have 250,000 you want to invest in Paraguay. Now you look for a safe investment. Where do you find something? So we are discussing that now. Our ideas, okay, buy some land, or buy a slot, or buy a house. Today we start here with land and agriculture, this meeting. So, but first I would like to present us a little bit more. So I'm Ursula from Germany. I'm a business consultant and business coach. Was working for international concerns the last years in Germany. I have studied economics, was working in middle-sized companies, big companies, so everything in administration, controlling, tax expert, auditing, organization, personal things. So I have a lot of experience in that way. Now, Patricia is beside me.
Yes, hello, I'm Patricia.
Yes, hello.
I'm a Paraguayan woman. I'm working here all the time, living here. I have my degree in chemistry, but actually I'm a real estate manager, and I'm working with Miss Ursula here, trying to develop all the projects and all the ideas that our investors ask for us.
Very good, very good, very good. Very good. Nice too.
And you, a few words about you?
I'm Professor Mohan from Kerala. You may many people all over the world may be knowing Kerala is one of the important tourism destination, and Kerala located in the southern west coastal area of Indian subcontinent and country India. I was a professor in university for several years. I have been taught in university in geography, and moreover, I have been closely associated with many such big social issues, social development program, and human development program, and educational program, and housing issues, literacy program, and many areas I have been working as a professor since 40 years. So I'm having a lot of experiences in various sectors. A few years back, actually myself and Ms. Ursula I met. We were talking a lot of things about locals, about India, about Germany, about Europe, about the whole world. And Ursula is concerned, a very nice person. I never been able to find such a wonderful lady, because she never think about what she can earn, what she can gain for her. She was always thinking about what she can do for others. She is thinking about what she can contribute for the common man, what she can do something, some good thing for the common man. This project, that attention was diverted to come to this Paraguay, and she was always dreaming how she can act, what she can contribute, how he can support. These are the these are the only intention. Yeah, she is always thinking about not about her. She is always thinking about what she can do. I have understand that Ursula is a person. She always thinking what I can do, what I can give, not what I can take. She is a wonderful personality. So I am closely associated with all the time. We used to talk, interact each and everything in day by day. I know more than many. I know about Patricia. Ursula has told her she's a excellent, wonderful girl. She's very seriously working with you. She can trust. The problem is wherever the business, wherever the relationship, whatever maybe, the trust is the main things. If there is no trust, even it may be small business, it may be corporate business, that will not go for long. But now the mutual trust and the sincerity and hard working. This is the information which I gathered from Ursula. So this is the right time we can join together and we will do something. We can create something in this field. Okay, thank you.
So let's thank you. Next time you can tell more about Kerala, about me and other things. But now I want to start with our presentation. So
of course.
So today we discuss land and agriculture. What is possible? And we have done a calculation for cows or eucalyptus, or have started it. Let's say it in that way. So here is a map from Paraguay. I want to show the people where we are a little bit. It is difficult. Let's switch to another map. Here. There. No, here is not. Where is? No, I find it not. Okay, then we have to make it here. So how do I get it bigger? It's okay. We have one example. It is from Nuevo Colombia. And Nuevo Colombia is here a little bit about the lake. It is 40-50 kilometers away from Asunción. Then we have here an example from Paraguay, a little bit deeper. It is 100 kilometers from 120 kilometers away under the lake. That is San Bernardino. There's a big lake called Yes. Okay. And we have another opportunity, a big land.
Yes, okay, carry on.
So, and then we have a big land on top here, 500-600 kilometers away, going to Ciudad del Este, direction Brazil. Okay.
That is Pedro Juan Caballero.
See. And a friend sent me 2 days ago an offer from also a big one here upstairs in the Chaco, close to Bolivia. So now I want to discuss these things here. So here is our first example.
Just to let you know, what we're gonna do right now is to compare several areas in Paraguay in which things are good and bad things about these areas and why it's so important to know in which areas are you available to make your investment and which area no, including the prices, including all the things that you need for your investment. And the most important thing right now is the quality of the soil if you want to make agriculture and if you want to make raising cows. And that is what we're gonna try to do right now. So we are comparing right now all the objects that we have right now.
So first we were in your area in Paraguay. where your family is living.
Yes.
There. It is in between Route 1, Route 3. They have now nice streets, nice villages which are growing. But many foreigners has not recognized it. So it is a quiet place. At Route 2, it is really extremely expensive. So, but in that area, it is countryside, not very good quality, low prices. And I was also at this object, 93 hectare. I was thinking, oh, I can live in that village 2-3 kilometers away. There are small shops, everything what I need during week, and once a month I go to Asunción. So it was possible for me. On the other side, I'm grown up in on a farm, so in a small village. Not everybody can make it. Okay. But there was nice land, grass, cows. So, and that was it. And the price was really cheap, 2,750 euro per hectare. In Villarrica, it goes sometimes to 10,000. It is only 100 kilometers away. And maybe, and it is the same quality of land. So I will not compare it more. And there we found a lot of offers. There are some farmers, they know now Patricia because she is from that area, and because of Corona, they want to sell some. So 100, 200, 300 hectares. And I know already from the last year, if a foreigner goes, like me, we went to another object. The farmer saw me, at the same second, the price was 70% higher. It's normal here. Real estate companies make it higher, especially for foreigners. And if you do an investment trip with Germans who organize it, it costs sometimes much more. I will not say how much more. So, and then all people say, oh, all foreigners say, I want to live in Nuevo Colombia. I want to live in Nuevo Italia. So, okay, this same countryside. So then I was thinking, what is there so special? We were then in Nueva Colombia. I was there before. So then we found that offer. That was nice. The 8.5 hectare. You can do there everything. You can do there fruits and vegetables. And the very good news is there's a German farmer beside who is doing plantage a lot. He can help a lot. So this land was in a good condition, and but he wanted 100,000 euro, and it was because but 100,000 euro, and there is no tree, that is 4 times higher than in Paraguay, and has the same quantity. So, and then I was asking, where can I live? Yes, I found no house where I could live. Only a small country club beside. And the next shop, nothing, only bread and milk. And now I got the information that people go then to Asunción shopping or to San Bernardino or Limpio for shopping. Okay, also far away, cannot do it always, but all like Nueva Colombia. Okay, the hills were nice. Walking is wonderful, I would say, yes, that with the hills looks wonderful, small hills. And there is countryside, boring, straight, flat land. Yes, I understand that. That I agree. But yeah.
Yes, for example, let's compare the two areas. We have the department of Paraguay, this is Ubucuy City. It's a name in Guarani, so for that you're gonna hear a lot of weird words here because it's Guarani. But we have Nueva Colombia and we have Paraguay. Paraguay, it's a really nice place, and not all the foreigners know how it's the quality of the soil there. You have a lot of water, you have good minerals, you have salt in the soil, not too much, just the needed to make agricultural business. And you have too a lot of neighbors that they want to work with foreign people. They're gonna give support, they can take care of the land. And they are desperate to try to find a job to make these things. Because right now for the corona pandemic, we don't have too much work in the countryside. And these are the prices. We have in Paraguay department really cheap lands in a really good quality of soil. Then we have Nueva Colombia, that is Cordillera. It's a department that is closer to Asunción and Central Department, where is the 80% of all the population here in Paraguay. But right now, Nueva Colombia, it's not well developed. Economically talking, it's not well developed. Needs a lot of support. Right now, you don't have big supermarkets there, you don't have shopping malls, and you don't have too much things that the foreigners are used to have it really close to them. But in Paraguay, you have small shops and you have a lot of schools too, and you have everything that is close to you. This land, for example, it's only 2 kilometers away from the main city. Nueva Colombia is like a villa, and you don't have too much civilization around. I don't know how to say it.
It's the right way.
Yes, you don't have too much civilization around, but it's a really quiet place. You can live there, then you can have your peace, you can have your camp, but
Yes.
it is not a well economically developed area, needs a lot of support. And
Yes.
comparing the prices, Paraguay are cheaper and better than Nueva Colombia Cordillera. So
Yes.
this is comparing these two areas.
So
Yes,
then let's go to the next one.
Okay.
So now there is a nice, wonderful farm, not far from Brazil, not far from Ciudad del Este. Very good land. You see the grass is extremely high, cows are fed, and they have nice houses for big residents, like stuff, machines, everything what you need there. So that means they sell it for almost 3,000 euro per hectare. They have also their vegetables, they plant vegetables and do more. So there's many possible. And then that is also typical here for Paraguay. Many people want to make big money. So here, very fast, they want to make it. So also 7,500 hectare, I changed it a little bit. It costs 10 million euro. It costs only half, 1,300 hectare. Wonderful, you would say. So cheap, Paraguay. Okay, but if you hear Chaco, we know Chaco is other side from New Paraguay, and there is salt water, no sweet water, and there is more dry. So yes, and they have their only grass. I don't know what farming is possible. I did a safari in the Chaco. I met their German farmers. They told me a lot about their living conditions. They are speaking in their villages German, but this is much more upstairs, higher in the south. So, and I know there is a lot of forest. You cannot go through the trees. They have thorns. It's not possible. So, and there's only grass. So here are a few pictures. There is a way with sand. I know if it's raining, people stay 2-3 days at home. They cannot drive. It was so with big rain. And then you see a standard house, a small house, a farmhouse, and then cows. So the cows are looking really not nice. So they are not fed. They are really suffering. And I got here several information that people, they have to kill their animals because they have not enough water. This farm has only 4 wells and 1 cistern somehow. So, and that is not much for 7,500 hectare. So, and now, if you see it here, the cows are
Yes.
really fat, and the others
Yes.
don't know
Yes,
how
yes,
to
I have
manage it.
seen. Yes, 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 I have seen.
So, in my opinion, that price here for is much too high. So, if you can have that land from Patricia's Paraguay around, you will be much more happy with that. You have much more profit, everything.
Yes.
Here in Paraguay, people go and put, in bad times, a friend told me, I put cows on the land of my brothers, from my brother, and finish. The cows getting big, safe investment, we do nothing. I heard from Patricia, if somebody is stealing here a cow, he goes for 10 or 12 years
12
to
years to prison.
without court case, nothing.
Yes, without court case. If you steal one cow here, we call it abigeato. That is the word in Spanish, abigeato. So if you steal one cow and the neighbors or the police trap you, you go 12 years in prison with no court case. Directly in prison. Directly in prison.
So, so now I wanted to know, why do the Paraguay people all, the cows, they work nothing, get a lot of profit. Why want the investors of foreigners to more eucalyptus? So I am a controller, I need figures. It was quite clear what I had to do. So here, some information about cows for my calculation. So
dairying, you totally put in dairying, not only cows, dairying, cattle rearing, otherwise cattle rearing. Cattle may be sheep, goats, buffalo, and cow, and meat buffalo. We can grow any categories. So just not milking cow. Cow means only one category, it's only dairy. But we can cattle rearing. Cattle means all types of goats, sheep, buffaloes, cows, ox, whatever may be. That's cattle rearing totally. Okay. So agreed. Good scope there. I have gone through your information and I have seen that that ground also. You can simply, without much investment, within a year, you can double the profit and triple 3 times you can develop the program, nothing without investing much money. That's the best area for a developing. Yeah. Okay.
So 6 cows on 10 hectares if the land is not so good. Many people say 1 cow without feeding. So, and if you have good land, you can put 2 cows on 1 hectare without feeding. So
Yes.
So, and then you need a small house, 1 room for a person who stays there and looks sometimes if the cows were running away or something.
One farmhouse for the owner and for 1 small house for the caretaker. 2, 1 farmhouse for the owner. Those who are investing, suppose somebody, sometimes if he is visiting, he can stay 1 week or 2 days or 3 days for 7 bedroom, and 1 room for 1 space for the caretaker also it's required.
That was our example with the 93 hectare. There was a nice farmhouse there. I could make my weekends sometimes, and at the back was a person who was living there and he got some free food. So 100 per month it cost the owner. So then somebody was taking care.
Yes.
And if you buy here a small baby cow, it costs you $80, and after 3 years you can sell it for $600. So
not wait for 3 years. Within a year it will be 3-4 times the charge. I know the local people in this area, they are doing these mean practices. Now without much investment, they are doing everywhere.
Okay.
Because you don't wait for 3 years. 1 year itself you can.
Yeah, but they make it here in Paraguay. They put the cow outside, leave the cow 3 years alone, and then it has 400 kilo. In Kerala, is best climate condition, best soil, everything, and you know also very well how to handle it. So you know it very well. So that are here the conditions in Paraguay. Take 3 years. It is only a simple calculation for the beginning.
Yes, okay.
So
it's very, very simple. Very, very simple.
Very simple, yes. Okay, and with eucalyptus, it is so, eucalyptus needs a lot of water and the roots are going very deep inside.
Yes. Usually the World Bank started to plant eucalyptus all over the world. They chose the land where the groundwater potential, wherever these marshy lands, they selected to cultivate eucalyptus. Those areas cultivating after 25 or 30 years, all the land become barren land. This is my life experiences, not read in the book or somebody told me. I have done some 40 years ago when I was in the university. All the marshy lands, wetlands, converted into dry lands because of deep rooted, they are sucking the water.
So then the water is away after some time. Okay, in Paraguay is a lot of water. Maybe it stays something longer. But it takes the water away and it takes also the minerals away. I heard from several people after 20 years, when the minerals away, you cannot plant their vegetables and fruits very fast. You have to recultivate it, put minerals, 5 to 10 years it takes you to have good land then again. So
in such area, the productive land, the good soil, we are not planting the eucalyptus. Only where the land is not suitable for cultivation, such an area we can promote this eucalyptus plantation. The fertile land, cultivable land, we can make use for the dairy, cattle rearing and vegetable cultivations. That we can demarcate it.
So now we found some information in the internet. Patricia knows where to find it. So, and that we use for our calculation.
No. Your calculation, I have gone through that. That's only very reasonable. So, but I am sure that should not, you are in high level, high rate you have given. But in reality, it won't be coming up to that level. I have gone through it. I have studied because I'm an experienced person in that field also. And plantation, seedlings, eucalyptus plantations. You have not visited my college, you know. In college, we have planted some 35 years ago this eucalyptus. Now the one tree itself gets 1 lakh or 2 lakh, 1.5 lakh. That much bigger size it is there. So your calculation is only a genuine cases, not much bigger, not much lesser. It's a moderate charge I have given. You have given.
So, Patricia,
that's I think Patricia's experiences maybe. She have made a good ground studies. You have.
Yes. So that here is a simple calculation. We discussed it several times, and here is written. Yeah, please explain it.
Yes. Here we're gonna see how gonna be the cost.
Yes.
And how much money you're gonna be spending if you want to plant eucalyptus in 1 acre.
1,110 eucalyptus in 1 hectare. That is the calculation to plant the
excuse me. But you have a 6 meter.
8 meter here they calculated.
6 meter is maximum, not much.
Yeah,
maximum
okay.
5
Some say 4 meters, some say 8. You are in the middle.
Yeah, okay. But you are given a moderate rate, okay.
So, and then they calculated here all costs for the seedlings, for the everything, for the border, what is needed, then the insects, taking care of the plants during the first year, and that was the price, 8 million
in the first year
for 1 hectare.
For 1 acre. In the first year. Then you know that you have to take care more of the land between the first 3 to 6 years. to 6 years. You have to take care of the land and you have to take care of your plants, because the eucalyptus, at least the 20% of your plantation gonna be spoiled in less than 3 years.
Yes.
So
That's
therefore,
absolutely right. Yeah.
Therefore,
Correct.
Therefore, we considered an expert. We need an agricultural expert who is there at the beginning 1 month. So, and later 1 day per month, the whole time.
The whole time, the first 3 years.
Yes.
To see that everything is going wrong well.
Yes.
The soil it's not too spoiled, because in the year you have to take care good for your soil, because if not, your wood don't gonna have enough quality to be solid in 10 years or in 20 years.
Yes.
So,
Absolutely right.
So here is a second schedule, shows also the costs. $3,268. It costs for what? What was it? The cost for...
This is the cost of the handle. To handle the soil and taking care of the plants when they are small.
Yes.
From the first year to the 8 or 4 first years.
Yes,
so,
first year, 1 year.
So calculating all these costs that are gonna be between the first year and the 8th year gonna cost you in total 4,700,000 guaraníes. Because all these costs are in guaraníes.
Okay.
Now, this is the financial income, how much money you're gonna be winning in 10 years. We made our calculation in 10 years.
Yes.
That was 58 million. It was from the income from the trees.
From the trees, to when the trees are available to cut it, in 10 years, you are available to win 58 million guaraníes or more in 1 hectare. This is in 1 hectare.
So now I want to go back to the cows and do the eucalyptus at the end.
Yes.
Cows is an easier calculation. So here we have 100 hectare land over 10 years. We want to know the profit from that. Our example is 93 hectare.
Yes.
So then you need here a small house. There is already a house, but there is only 93 hectares. So I considered 7 hectares more. With 7 is also a small house. So then we invested the money. Okay. So there is a person living at the back of the house in 1 room. He gets 1.2 million every month, is $171.
Yes.
Okay, he has not much work. You buy the baby cows, 60 at the beginning for $80, and that you have to do 7 years, because in our calculation, every 3 years they go to the slaughtering.
Yes.
So
Yes.
And here is usual, you do a vaccination once a year with every cow. That we have considered also.
That medical care is must be there.
So without more work, you can sell your cows here then for $600. So that's easy calculation.
Yes.
We considered also if you have better land, what is your standard in Paraguay? In Chaco is just not so good. So then you can put 120 cows more. So and then the calculation is also very easy. So with 60 cows, you make a profit from 190.
But you have not calculated one income. If you are growing cow, there's a milk product. You are not written anything about that milk.
We calculated the behavior of Paraguay. I want to earn money without working. Okay, cows are there. Nobody takes care.
That's another income also. Milk. Income from milk is also there.
In India, it would be different. You would work a lot and have other possibilities. But here, make it easy. Make it easy.
Okay.
this is only cows for selling meat. Use it for meat.
Okay.
We are not considering the cows that can
understand. Okay.
because it's easier to take care of one cow in 3 years
Yes,
than send
yes.
it to the slaughtery.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
it's easier to calculate it right now.
Yes. Understand.
Okay, the result is you, with your 60 cows, after 10 years, you get 197,000 profit. If you have 120 cows more, then you have 436,000 profit. So, and then if you can subtract the price for buying land, so that is then 440,000 profit. It's a lot. You have not these good prices in Germany, and many think it's here the same, but here you earn a lot with meat. So, and the most people don't know it. And you have not to finance so many things in advance. You have to pay the land, and you have to buy some cows, and that was it. So you can start with less money here, less risk, and less work.
And not only that, here are persons that already have the land, prepare it to raising cows and maybe cattle there, and they are available to sell the land, including the cows and the animals that they already have in the same price. So it is a lot of things that you want. If you want to make the calculation, it's better in a short time to get more profit only raising cows. At least here in Paraguay, this is the best business that you want to do in a short time to get profit.
1,110 seedlings per hectare, that was the calculation. Then we considered here the cost for planting from the schedule I showed you. It costs you then also 100 hectare, 120,000 dollar per year for the first year. So, and then every year you have costs from $210,000. Wow, 100 hectare, it's a lot. So, and we said we need an expert who is controlling and doing the work. So that are the 2 lines under. And the schedule we found in the internet says you get then 5.8 million profit after 10 years. So, and I calculated it through 1,110. That is only 53,000 guarani. And the lowest in internet we found 75 to 90,000 guarani. Guarani is divided it through 7,000 and you have dollar. It is really low. So, and then we tried to find the cost for cutting and transport. So we could get up to now only the information. It costed 2,300 guarani, 30 $0.30 per kilo. And you need also machines here. 2 big machines, it costs here at least $215,000. Yes, the problem, sorry.
Yes, and we are not talking about how the eucalyptus spoil the soil of my country. So I am not so agree with giving support for planting eucalyptus. The eucalyptus is spoiling the land. You are not available to plant anything in 20 years in that soil that you plant eucalyptus. For recovering the soil, you have to spend 5 or 10 years to try to recover all the mineral, the water, if it is possible. In my area, it is possible because we have under water well, a lot of water well. We have it a lot, but Right now, all the foreigners has interest to plant eucalyptus, and they are not considering that the ground gonna be spoiled, and they are not available to work with anything else, just eucalyptus. And comparing the two things, the two business, cows, not only you can sell the meat, you can sell the organic material too. And you can use it for your own planet if you want to do it in your, maybe you can use the cows in 300 or 400 hectares and use 100 hectares to planting vegetables or fruit. And you can use the organic material of the cows to put some organic things in your soil that's gonna help you a lot. And you don't gonna need chemistry fertilizer for the soil. That is the best thing that you can do.
Yes.
So I'm thinking in future the prices for meat will go down because of the worldwide problems we have. So Europeans and other countries cannot buy the best meat worldwide here from Paraguay anymore. So, and people will think to grow up here more vegetables and fruits. So,
of course.
But in Paraguay, you have big problems with organization. Simple things are not easy here. You need the support from a big cooperativa or experts. Alone, especially a foreigner can do nothing here. So, but I think in that way it is going. Paraguay is, of course, a country for farming, for alternative farming, and it will grow and it will change. So, and people can develop now here new concepts. Maybe they need some wood here in Paraguay, quite clear. And they need also vegetables and fruits and cannot import it all, but the knowledge is missing. But now they start in that area where we have the land in La Comena. There is the biggest food company planting now their greenhouse, orange plantations and has their greenhouses, the biggest area already in Paraguay. That's going on in La Colmena, in that area. So it's coming, and in Paraguay is there at the border. It has a big future, that area, but it has to be developed, that area. So, and there is an agricultural school and a Japanese company who developed that area. Patricia is now going to these companies, speaking with them. We want more information, and they are interested also to develop that area, to get contacts, get good machines from outside, and we want to go for that.
That's not immediately required. That's later case only. That's not immediately required, that machinery and all. That's only after some times only. Then we will plan that time. Now this is the basic necessity, basic requirement. What we can do. This is the first phase. First phase of this our project. That's exactly wonderful. We can do that. Only thing. Just one more information I want to add with you. Because nowadays everything, this land holder must be 100 acres, 50 acres. So local people also may be motivated to buy the lands, and they will be concentrated on that. 1,000 acre is not easy for a common man and ordinary man. Suppose if you are selling 100 acre or 50 acre, many small people, they will come and they will do something. That's a support for our project. If few small project, some small landholders are coming, that will be a support, that will be boosting for the big project. So you can put somewhere that 10 acres also, 50 acres and 100 acres, such plots are also available that you can have.
So I think our 45 minutes free Zoom are over. I have to stop it. So thank you. We will do more in short. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Thanks. Very nice. Very happy to meet you, Patricia. Thank you. I will be with you always. I will be coming.